Hey, first graders, Miss Clark here again. We are in the second day of looking at this book, Jalen's Juice Box. Today, we're going to dig a little bit deeper in this book to help us kind of determine some more things, maybe about the characters or the setting or the who, what, when, where, why. As we go through this book, we're going to look for some important things that are happening to help us just understand what the context is or what it is that we're reading. So we're gonna just move on over to the book. Here we go. All right, I have the book open here on a couple pages specifically, and I just want to look at some text information. I'm going to start here on page 2 where someone's saying, "Wow, Jalen, are you setting up for a lemonade stand?" asked Robbie. And then "Better," said Jalen, "we're going to make a fresh fruit and smoothies." "What's a smoothie?" asked Robbie. "It's a drink that we make out of fresh fruits and vegetables," said Jalen. "Yuck! Who wants to drink vegetables?" Robbie thought to himself. Now I just want to pause here for a second, and I want you to think about what that character, what's going on here. What is the text information? What is it telling you about what's going on? Okay, these are some important things that are going on in this book. So we've got two characters. We have one character that's making this fruit smoothie stand. Oh my goodness, excuse me. And then we have the other character, Robbie, who has no idea what any of this is. So as we read forward, when it says, "Yuck, who wants to drink vegetables?" Robbie thought to himself, that's an important detail. Those are important words down here in this corner, because it's telling us more information about that character Robbie and what he's thinking. So as we go on, here we go. "Here, Robbie, try this," said Jalen. "I call it Jalen's Breakfast Blast. It has carrots, beets, and cantaloupe in it." First, Robbie looked at the smoothie. These are also very important words. Then he smelled it. "Just try it," said Jalen. And finally, Robbie took a tiny sip. Almost none of the smoothie actually went into his mouth. Said Robbie, licking his lips. Those words, this text information is giving us more. It's important. It's helping us to understand, right? Helping us to understand Robbie better, his character better. So these are important things that we need to pay attention to. Robbie took a bigger sip. He said this time. Then he took another sip, but this sip didn't even end until his cup was empty. Wow, those are all such important words to help us understand more of what's going on here. So as we read stories, sometimes some words might not be as important as others, but these are definitely important words in this book. So we're going to zoom on back to that. Okay, here we are back again. So thinking about Robbie and thinking about Jalen, there were some important text details in this book to help us understanding. And in determining those, we were looking at those specific pages where Robbie was saying that he didn't like the juice, and then he was trying it. And that information was important to know. That was important for us to know so that we better understood him as a character and why it was maybe that he didn't like smoothies to begin with, because maybe he never tried them before. So that answers a big question about who Robbie is and what more about his character. So that makes it an important piece in our reading. As you are reading books today, if you're reading to self or whatever it is you're doing, be mindful, be thinking, be thinking to deepen your understanding of what it is that you're reading. What's important? Why do you need to know that? How is that helping you? So great job, first grade. Have a good rest of your day. High five.